Hello everyone and welcome back to a very instructive chess game by the legendary Paul Keres against his opponent Verbac. There are no informations about Verbac, Paul Keres' opponent in this chess game, who is playing with the black pieces, but we know that he was a chess player from Estonia, that's what I heard. This chess game happened in 1933 and this was a correspondence chess game. Paul Keres, who has the white pieces, starts the game with d4, d5 and then e4, and this is known as the Damer Gambit. If black captures the pawn, then maybe f3, so e6, and the game is transposing into the French defense, developing the bishop and transposing again, so Alapin Damer Gambit. Now black is accepting the sacrifice and then developing the knight, defending the pawn f5 and then f3 by Paul Keres, charging at the center, capturing and developing the knight aggressively, developing bishop to d3 and then c5, charging at the center, and Paul Keres castled, capturing, and then knight takes on d4 and black played a tricky move. Black pushed the pawn, and if capturing the pawn with the bishop, then queen takes knight. So this is why rook takes on f4, but this time black pushed the pawn, forking two pieces. Is Paul Keres in big trouble in this position? What would you do if you had the white pieces? Well, this is the first move, checking the king, but it looks like black is defending king to f7, and again both the knight and also the rook is under attack. But in this position, let's check out the other variations. If king to e7, then rook to e4 is a very tricky move. So if knight takes on e4, then knight takes on e4, and if capturing, then bishop to g5, and this is losing, that's a skewer and this is losing, and if bishop to d7, then exchanging the bishops, and then knight to e6 is actually also pretty strong. And in this position, if queen takes on d7, then we can sacrifice the exchange and then knight in, threatening knight check. Also the queen can join the attack, and you can see that defending this position is also not so easy. So bishop to b5 check, king to f7 because of that, and then Paul Keres played queen to h5, this is check, blocking with pushing the g pawn. If in this position, if king to g8, can you see what happens? Then we check the king and only defense, and basically black is getting checkmated. There is no sensible defense. So g6, and of course in this position, if moving the king, then simply capturing the pawn, so g6 and then checking the king, and we see king to g7. So if king to e7, then capturing the pawn, and actually according to the computer chess engine, black is getting checkmated in just few moves. So king to g7, and now can you see the best move for white? What would you do in this position if you had the white pieces? Let me give you a few seconds. If you want, you can also pause the video and try to guess the next move for Paul II. Okay, did you see the move? The move is sacrificing the queen, queen to h6. What a move! Because of the light square bishop, black can't escape. This is the only move. And then Paul Keres played rook to h4. This is discover check, double check. So king to g7 is the only move. Because this is double check, you can't block with the knight in this position. So this is the only move. And then Paul Keres played bishop to h6, checkmate. He checkmated his opponent at move 16. And what do you think about this chess game of Paul Keres? A fantastic chess game. So in this position, Paul Keres sacrificed his queen, and basically black is getting checkmated by force, and there is no sensible defense. So this is actually one of the most famous chess games of Paul Keres, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with more instructive chess games like this one. So take care and bye bye.